Hace más de 2 semanas que compré esta mopa, este sistema de mopa plana, y debo confesar que he probado muchos, pero este es el mejor y con este me quedo. Te explico. Tiene su sistema de lavado de mopa y su sistema de secado de la mopa. El sistema de lavado ocupa más de la mitad del envase, lo cual le permite a la mopa hacer un correcto enjuagado. Contrario de los otros sistemas de mopa que ya he probado, con este tienes la cantidad suficiente para enjuagar la mopa y para posteriormente secarlo. La mayoría de los sistemas tradicionales que vienen en este sentido vienen solamente hasta aquí. No traen todo este espacio para cargar el agua, lo que lo hace muy conveniente porque tú puedes lavar muy bien la mopa y cuando la mopa sale de este compartimiento que viene para este, ya la mopa sale limpia. En los otros sistemas, como es tan pequeño, la cantidad de agua, en poco tiempo, esta agua se pone muy sucia porque es muy poquita la cantidad de agua. En cambio, que en este sistema, como es mayor la cantidad de agua que tiene para lavar la mopa, entonces da garantía de que la mopa sale totalmente seca, limpia. Su sistema de mopas, de almohadillas, es muy fácil de colocar. Tiene sus anclajes por aquí y aquí te trae las indicaciones de cómo lo vas a colocar. Tiene velcro para pegarlo y los pads se colocan acá en la parte superior. Y luego se colocan acá para luego trapear. Es una mopa de buena calidad, bastante resistente. Los tubos se arman y se desarman si no quieres tener tanto espacio en tu de productos de limpieza. Esto simplemente lo colocas del tamaño del bucket. Entonces esta es la mejor mopa, de verdad que ya la he probado y definitivamente me quedo con esta.
But not too much has got into it. Like I said, I don't know if you're heavy-handed and maybe that's why it's not working, but only a little bit will go into it, which is not a big deal. So this is the dry area, this is the wash, it goes like that, you know. But like I said, if you go over that line, yes, water will go into the dry area. Also, this is the refill that came with the mop. Obviously it's dirty. I mopped 3 rooms in the living room, and this is how dirty it is. Once I wash it, it will go back to gray. But the only disadvantage of the mop is this. Like I said, we have cats and dogs. So all right here is dog hair and debris. As I was mopping, instead of the hair sticking to the mop, it just slides along. So unfortunately, that would be a disadvantage of the mop. Instead of it sticking to your old average mop head, this mop will just slide the debris and the dog hair along, which is right here. So no, it's not perfect. No, it doesn't have any major issue. But if you are having cats and dogs in your house, and I suggest you sweep before. I didn't sweep, so this is the dog hair that I got. But I'm pretty sure if there were some hair on the ground, unfortunately this would be the same results. Like I said, just sweep before ahead of time. You might still get some hair, but unfortunately this is not a perfect world or a perfect mop. But yeah, definitely doable. I love it. I hope it comes in different colors.
Oh, it's my new favorite toy, the JOYMOOP. Here's the brush, and it's important that you, every time you put it on, you slot these 3 in there, which I'll do really quick. And then the rest just slides on really easily. The Velcro, not so easy when you're doing it with one hand. There we go. It's my new favorite toy. And then you'll see it says this side is up, or this way up. So it slots in nice and easy. And the first compartment has the soap cleaner. So you just get it wet. You clean it and go up and down 8 times, however much you think you need to get it clean. Then you put it in the other side, and it just acts as a squeegee. And the more you go in, the more water is going to take off the mop. that's it. Moves really, really well. Gets in corners, especially when you're in the middle of some construction. It's wonderful. Gives you some cabinets on the walls. My new favorite toy. Highly recommend.
I got my steaming hot water. I'm gonna add my vinegar. And let me tell you, this mop is probably one of my favorite that I've ever bought. The great part about this mop, on this pad here, it velcros into place, but then they have these 3 little slots that go right here, so it really makes sure that it stays in place when you're mopping. That is super helpful because I'll tell you, I am a scrubber when it comes to cleaning, but it goes on there. It's pretty nice. Again, I'm a fan of this system because it has its whole wet side and then it has the dry side. And depending on how many times you actually, or how wet you want it, is how many times you put it on the dry side. So good job to them for inventing this. So I got it all nice and wet. Now it's gonna go on the dry side. And then we're good to mop.
I just did this one little area, like right there. And look how much dirt. That's like so different. This is how clean it was. It's just crazy. So anyways, you put it in this thing. Put it straight up. Put it down into the water. Get it clean. Put it over here. Put it over here. Kind of get it all out. And it's nice because you can actually put pressure on it. Like, I don't know, it just feels so much different from the last mop. Like, I don't even think we were cleaning with the last mop. Like this, the whole thing just feels like the floor, I don't know, you'll have to see what I'm saying, but it just feels like the whole floor is just getting like clean. And like the fact that we can put pressure on it to actually scrub it, and it smells like that almondiness. I don't know, I think it's doing really freaking good for 29 bucks. Okay, I hate making videos, so please bear with me. But I really feel like this is important for people to know if you really want to buy this mop, which actually I love. My biggest complaint, as you can see in the pictures, is the mop head. When you pull it out of the wet section, and excuse me, I've been cleaning, so it's very dirty. The bottom, now that this piece down here, as you can see, is torn. Let's see if I can show that a little bit better. So now this is how it renders it completely useless. You cannot put it through the drying side because it ripped. And this was a brand new pad. I just started cleaning with it. I've only got one room done, and now I have to change and put a new one on and buy a new one, and that can get expensive. JOYMOOP, please fix this.
Okay, the mop head is dirty, so then put it right in here. Put it in, pull it out, and it's literally spotless, clean. And then put it in here. The water does kind of run into the little quote unquote clean water, but it's not that bad. And then I pull it out slowly, and then it's literally so clean. And then I just kick it down, and then it's ready to mop. And it's not like too wet. Like, this is wood floor, and I haven't had any problems with it. It's literally so nice.
Guys, check this out. I love this. You can put the water here and this will dry it. It actually works like this. You can wet here, and then the next stage is you dry it here. See, the water goes to the next part. It's such a joy to use this actually. And you can clean it. It actually cleans it very well. Then you turn it over like this, and then you bring it up. When you're done, you put it into the dry section, basically. The dry section, and you're done. Like that. So it's so much better than the actual mop you're using. And it's not actually expensive, which is good.
Here you put the clean water. Here you dry the mop. And what I mentioned in the review is that this part here was supposed maybe to put the dirty water. But once you dry the mop, the water goes in this hole and goes into the clean water. So that's what I mean when I said it need improvement.
మళ్ళీ నొక్కు లోపలికి పెట్టు ఇప్పుడు అందులో పెట్టు చెయ్యి సరిగా చెయ్యి
Just gonna show you, this is the size of the mop itself. And this is the bucket. The bucket is very light. It's very cool.